Check your understanding. Number 3, page 216. Let's go. The formula we're given is A equals pi rs plus pi r squared. We're told that A equals 300, S equals 15. Where did I get this from? From here. The surface area A of a cone with radius r and slant height S is given by the formula A equals pi rs plus pi r squared. A cone has surface area 300 centimeters squared, so that's A. Slant height of 15, that's S. What is the radius of the cone to the nearest hundredth of a centimeter? So we need to solve for R. Okay? So let's play with this. Let's put in what we know. A is 300. Pi, we're going to have to make that a number. Times R times S is 15 plus pi times r squared. So I'm going to make this into a quadratic formula that I can recognize. So it's going to take a couple steps. I'm going to do pi r squared plus 15 pi r minus 300 equals 0. Now what I need to do is deal with, you know what, actually I'm going to keep this as pi. So this is A. B is going to be 15 pi, okay? And then this is C. It's kind of like when I say when you're rounding, your answers change. So if I punch pi into the calculator, then it has the entire thing. Instead of me just putting 3.14, for example, it'll give me a much more accurate answer. So x equals negative b plus or minus the root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. So now I'm going to plug in what I have here. Negative b. B is 15 over pi. Or sorry, not over pi, 15 pi. So that's negative 15 pi plus or minus the root of b squared, which is pi. So we're going to, or sorry, that's b squared, 15 pi. So it's 15 pi squared minus 4 times a, which is pi, times c, which is negative 300. So this is, a really comfortable number to work with. All over 2 times a, which is pi. Okay, we having fun yet? So x equals negative, I'm going to still leave that as pi, negative 15 pi. I'm going to save that for a little bit. This nonsense I'm going to have to deal with. Plus or minus the root of, so 15 pi squared. Where's my calculator? So 15 times pi is 47 blah 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 squared. Oh, you can't see it, but it's there. Squared is I don't know what these decimals are. Oh, it's a comma. Okay. So it's 2220.66, we'll say for now, minus, and then, oh, it's going to be plus because it's a negative and a negative. So 1200 times pi is what I need to put in here. 1200 times pi equals 3769.9112. Blah, blah, blah. That's gross. See, this is one of those situations where if you can do this all in one step, you're going to, and you know how to do it, and you're not making any mistakes, you're going to get a more accurate answer, because I had to do some rounding here. So I am going to do this in one step, just for my calculator. So it's negative 15 pi plus or minus something over 2 pi. So I'm going to try and do this all in one step. So it's going to be the root of 15 pi. I'm going to close that bracket and I'm going to square it. 15 pi squared minus, actually I'm just going to, those minuses cancel, so I'm just going to punch it in straight away. So 1200 pi, I'm going to close that last bracket on my root, equals 2893. Is that even right? That seems way too big. Well, maybe it isn't. 2893. 0.388. Okay, I am going to just check my answer here. Just kind of using this stuff here. 2220.66 plus 3769.9112. So equals this. Then I'm going to take the root. No. Root of that. Root. Wish my other calculator was working. 77. And try that one more time. So it's 2220.66 equals nothing, and anything, plus 3769.9112 equals this. Then I'm going to take the root of that, 5900. Root of, yeah, so clearly this didn't work. So it's going, that didn't work, so it's going to be plus or minus 77.3987 equals now, for what it's worth, negative 15 pi is going to be negative 47 and change. So it's negative 47.124 plus or minus. If I do minus, this whole thing is negative, and the question is asking what's the radius of the cone. The radius is not going to be negative, so I'm going to reject that. I'm going to add 77.3987 all over 2 pi. So I've got 15 pi equals that. I'm going to make it a minus equals that, and then I'm going to add 77.3987 equals that. I'm going to divide it by 2 pi. Missed my other calculator. Divided by 2 pi. And it's giving me 4.818. 4.818. What does the question want? Nearest hundredth of a centimeter equals 4.82 centimeters. That's a big question. This is tough to do these examples recorded because I can't stop and answer questions. If this threw you, I tried to do this all in my calculator one step, didn't work. I checked my work, checked it a couple times to make sure because that number seemed way too high. It was. So I did it this way. Got this. And I rejected the negative possibility because that would have given us a negative answer. Okay. Hopefully that makes sense. Good luck. Oh, that was an 8-minute video.